itself here. Anyway, hi. Just trying some stuff out to see if I simply need to tweak numbers and my code to work all the time. And actually looks that way. Oh my god, this was the problem, right? Okay, you know what? Let's put it at 150. And then copy hey navigation agent to the radius 150, enemy 3, navigation agent to the that was the solution, right? I just had to set the radius bigger because they are big sprites. Is that the fucking answer? You know what? I'm turning into the fucking Joker. Okay, so much broke with that, but okay, the code works actually. Ah. Let me bump that up to 30, maybe. And 30. Maybe that just literally fixes it if I just tweak some numbers, because the biggest problem I have here is just yeah, they're pushing each other out because it's too many enemies. Okay, okay, this is kind of hilarious. First of all, I do think we can put the distance down to 300, make them a bit tighter. Max neighbors at 10 is actually pretty good. I think we can do that for a lot of them here. There we go. And then I will probably just simply reduce how many enemies there are, because, well, I don't need that many. But this, the most I will is like have spawners probably turn on the moment you know, the objective is activated, and the rest is more like, you know, oh, you know, you place an enemy and they maybe have a path up, down, until they see the player, and then they follow you. That should probably be how it works. And also, if you're wondering, I don't think I can tell them to avoid the corner. Maybe? Yeah, this is getting a bit of a mess, but avoidance works, so... You know, that's perfect. Maybe I just do... You know, wait time. Let's make it more of a 5 seconds for now. We don't want to flood everything, you know. It's getting too much. Okay, hey, actually, you know what this means? We can actually start making something new. Mm-hmm. Da, 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 da. Everyone, let's actually go to the browser. Let's go there, and we are looking for like 2D top-down server. Sprite. I don't know what I will find because like I can't actually ask Agonia to do that right now. She's playing games, and let me just look it up. Why is it always not? No, I'm looking for a server. Google, how shit have you become actually? Oh god, computer. There we go. Sci-fi electronics. That's much better. Still not the way I want them to look like because it's. Enough. Curses to the fact that we live in times where like actual top down is just not an art style anymore. It's always fake isometric stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, you see more from the side. I don't. I want to look down on it and interpret the shapes of the human weirdos or whatever I'm looking at. Hey, it turns out avoidance worked. I just need to tune around with the numbers. That's everything. It's just visually not really that coherent. We're just like, okay, you know what? I get that. Okay. Sorry, I'm broke. I'm looking for cheap, free to use pixel art. You know what? I haven't ever done that myself. But oh yeah, right. It's in the software category on Steam. Uh-huh. Wait, is that so? Wait, only games can be shared, not software on Steam. God damn it! And there, I wished. There, I hoped I could just download Sprite because Agonia has it, but apparently no. Damn. I thought of I download Sprite on Steam because you have it in one family library, and I just make the sprite myself. I want right now. But software isn't shared. Games are shared, but not software. So you can play Silent Hill F. I cannot use Sprite. By the way, for everyone wondering, yes, Silent Hill F is gonna be on this channel, but it's not gonna be tomorrow. It's not gonna be on Thursday. It's gonna be on Sunday, because I said this already on Blue Sky. I have a lot of people in my viewership that also play survival horror games, and as much as I want to play this, I can wait, and I don't want to spoil anyone. So you can get one or two playthroughs in, and I catch up anyway. Like, for everyone who doesn't know, remember when I played Signalis and I powered through the thing so fast everyone was shocked? It's just it's just like looking for sci-fi sprites, top down. Haha. It's. Because I actually have the audio already. I will probably want to use. This is literally just okay. How do I make it look? It's tile sets. I don't want tile sets. I want. I mean, actually, this isn't too bad. $1. I'm sorry. That end IMZ. It looks really fun, and I would definitely do that, but not paying money on stream right now. Very sorry. What do we have here? Oh, that actually looks pretty good. Sorry. What do we have here? Top-down tanks? No. No. Wait, what? Ah. I'm definitely gonna download that tile set. I mean, we're basically making an Alien Breed tribute game at this point. Might as well download a free tile set that is inspired by it. Can't hurt. The rest will still be how's it called? It will be exchanged for other stuff, but yes. It's just furniture. I don't need a toilet. Hmm. Okay, this is really not that. Da, 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 da. We have something here. Almost. Ah. Let me just look. Do we find something on Google? There we go. Nope. The moment I do top down, it's broken. It's just broken. Actually, if I edit this a bit. 1 second. It's not a bad idea now that I think about it. It's a JPEG, but I don't need it to be a JPEG actually. Let me just quickly change this up. Actually, now that we are here. I can actually show a bit more going on. You know? Usually don't show a lot of the quote-unquote creative editing stuff I do behind the scenes. You know, mostly just see me scream and wail at Godot, and not that I have some skills that are maybe equally good to use, like... Hello? Do you work? Doesn't work. It just... Okay. Come back. Hello? Hello? 1 second. Okay. I fucking idiot. Okay, so it basically opened and was visible, and I closed it and it clicked on don't change. Oh, I'm an idiot. I am such an idiot. Now I can actually go through all of this again. Actually, that was saved. Huh. Interesting. Not gonna cry over spilled paint. Okay, now. Actually, no, I want, give... Oh, now you want to work. Cool. There we go. Yeah, open source, let's work. Are you all ready? Because I can do this. No, I don't. First of all, we want alpha channel. If you're wondering, oh no, it's all German. It's all German, yes. So we are going to start here. And we do it like this. Yep. Okay, so because I want this in a state, that actually looks good top down, I would say. The rest I don't need. How do I do this? Is just so you know, a bit of editing software tip. I have everything checked out. You can now just right click, or you go on top of here, selection, and then there is invert. So now not this part is selected, but this part is selected. I can just press delete. Yay. Image editing is easy. Okay. Yeah, that actually looks pretty fine. I mean, yes, it's not perfect, but who cares? Nobody's perfect, as they say. And then we export it as and definitely you're not gonna be a JPEG, because then you don't have transparency, and we do want to have you some nice transparency. Yes. Third dimension that yes, that's how it works. Hello, Hypernox. You know what? I'm actually surprised, because I actually have had always a channel for stuff like paint and like. Why did I never put GIMP in that? I could show you how I edit stuff in here. To be fair, mostly I used it to make really shitty meme edits, but that's a different topic for another time. Or more specifically, I make really shitty hyper-specific meme edits. So even if I make a meme, probably a bunch of you would just sit there and being like, what? But trust me, it is very funny for myself. Like, yeah, I'm basically making the absolutely hyper-focused humor. The only applicant is me. You know what fucking work it would be to explain people Klosterschule? There are okay, it's not actually that many layers, but you need to just be in the materia for it. Yeah. So now that we have that. Okay, basically we're going back to Godot. Perfect. And also pixel art of server. Yeah, you get in there. Maybe I need you one day. Then we go into our art. We make a create new folder. Objectives. Definitely always useful to have. And then we put you in there. And where are you? There. There we go. Perfect. Okay, top-down server edited. So far so good. By the way, Hypernox, I actually found out that my code worked the whole time. It's just it's just the fact that it didn't check from the area to these. It just checked from the center, and the radius was just so small that it was like so they all overlapped. And the moment I changed the radius, wait a second, I can show you here again. Let me just do here again. Yeah, anyway, they're spawning less now, so. See, they're avoiding each other. It's all fine. I mean, they're kind of pushing each other out, and that's a different topic. But, that in the end is tweaking the numbers. It worked. Pathfinding avoidance worked the whole time. I just had the wrong fucking numbers. You see, yeah, the avoidance. There. I just slept a bit, and I just instantly realized, I just maybe need to tweak the numbers, and wow! I don't know what the difference between path. Hooray! I mean, maybe we do soon, but who knows? Oh, wait. If I do edge-centered, does this, wait, is this, oh my god. Oh my god. The moment I say edge-centered, they all stop hogging the wall. Wait, they still hog the wall, but like, we can just make some more tiles there and make it look way nicer. Look at that! They're now completely following the center of everything. And avoid each other. And push each other out of bounds. What are you doing there? I mean, they still need to... I have no idea what I created here. Die. Die? I have to reset the pathfinding. Perfect. And because less spawn, no more lag. Damn, this is working. Anyway, now we are making something else. So first of all, I mean, technically, this is just gonna be a static thing. Yeah. Yeah, apparently, you're just giving them a bigger radius, and I will probably tune this down later, but making the path post-processing edge-centered, as you can actually read here. Oh, it says path post-processing edge-centered. Centers every path position in the middle of the traveled navigation mesh polygon edge. This creates better paths for tile or grid-based layouts that restrict the movement to the cell center. Thank you, Godot! What do we have here? Pathfinding algorithm. Used to path query. A star. The path query used evolved A star pathfinding algorithm. They just have one. I don't have another pathfinding algorithm. I don't know if there are. You could maybe program them, but like I'm not that good. Could ask Patrick. I mean, he wrote the whole thing for the fucking GZ Doom engine, so I guess he probably would understand how it works in Godot, but I'm not nearly as close as that yet. Yeah. Okay. Now, we need to create new node. Then it's definitely one of the node to these. Let's just go through them, you know? I don't think I need a physics body 2D. Huh. I mean, I don't need an area 2D. That's I mean, if I want to make a capture objective, that would be an area 2D. I could do that later. Actually, we could do that. Mm-hmm. Now what? It probably just needs a static body 2D. And let's call that server. And the server also just for now needs a sprite 2D. There we go. And you are our thing here. Perfect. Yeah. I just realized the thing. Everyone. Let's learn a few things more about GIMP. See, here's the thing. One thing I just didn't realize, and I feel like kind of really stupid I didn't point this one out. Basically now if we put this sprite into Godot, it just says, well, you mean all of this, even the non-visible parts, which is like, no, we don't want that. So there is a very easy thing under, it's basically, I think it's picture in English. They just basically said, cut down to everything that's not void, you know? And bam. You know, a lot of it's kind of funny how much is actually just automated nowadays. And there we go. Let's just put it like this. Yes, I want to replace it. And in Godot, re-import. Yes, and now when I put it in, no, it's still wrong. Delete. Remove. I do not want you. Go away. There we go. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. There we go. Okay, so we have now the top-down server edited, and it's bam, perfect. Now it's just clean. Anyway, well, now we have a problem, I would say. First of all, da, 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 da. Hmm. Okay, so honestly, I'm a bit stuck. So I do think I probably need collision shape 2D. Yeah. That just kind of makes sense if you're honest. So, we just give it a collision shape because, yeah, it needs one. Da, da, da. Because if I save this now, save scene as server, save, and I add child node. Oh wait, no. Instantiate child scene and I instantiate server, which should be its own thing. And I put it down here. I'm just making you a bit smaller actually. How about that? There we go. Okay. Let's see how they interact with everything else. Okay, the I am unsure. Yeah. It has a hitbox, so that's even on layer 1 and 2, so like it's an area to be. Now that you mention it, do you mean I need to just have a just collision, basically? Just like as an extra thing? That would be very funny if that is actually the case. Let me just check really quickly. It is. Okay, okay, how much does this fuck up with the enemies still? Let me just check this really quickly. Okay, nothing. Perfect. This means I just needed to have a collision shape on it. Okay, now he can actually walk through things. Cool. Now I have a problem. How do you make him interact? I mean, let's just be real. First of all, we need to go into project settings, input map, and we need to add a new action, which is interact. So interact uses E. Just E. E. Or it uses square. Square is the word. I always forget that square is the word for square. Huh. Anyway. So the worst part now is figuring out how can I make it that actually just why am I not doing it like that? Okay, wait. First of all, I need, okay, but I'm doing something really stupid, and maybe it works. So I make an area 2D, and I'm giving it another, well, collision shape 2D. So you know what? I'm probably not even cooking here. I'm probably burning the whole food, but I don't care. Okay, so now server needs attach script. Server create. Good. So first of all, I need okay. Aha. There we go. So wait, the character is a character body 2D. So we can actually okay. I am kind of pissed that there isn't a signal that is like okay, you know what? First of all, we do it like this. Okay, there we go. On interactive area body enter. So if let me just check again because we had this on enemies. If body dot get parent is how do I write it again? Is player. Is player. There we go. If how do you write and? And okay, and input is I but is action pressed interact. Isn't it? I know. I need to make a function. Server. I mean, the. I mean, I don't know. Is this is this how we do it? Okay. First of all, now we added a few other. First of all, we are going to add a child node, and it is an audio stream player 2D. Explosion. You're like, oh, what does she have next up? Well, not much. Okay, I don't know if this is working. I'm really just winging this here, okay? Also, I need to make no, I need a signal. Boom. There we go. So we have this, and then we just need a timer. There we go. And yeah, we can definitely work with that. So and check if the player is currently like, I mean that is fair, but I kind of want to do. You know what? I have an ox. We see how this goes. I technically wanted to make this. You know, you need to hold the button and then audio plays. But honestly, I'm going to be very happy if this one just works out in general. Okay. So, first of all, I have something. But not. I mean, I can get it from downloads into. Aha. So, you know what? Open with. There we go. I don't remember the name of it. I can just use. Oh yeah, tenacity. There we go. Whee! It actually works. Damn. You can actually just watch me do shit. Damn. Okay. Working with a lot of free stuff here. Yeah. I just was like, okay, I want to, you know, because this is about, you know, robots and sabotage. I was like, okay, I want to have something to blow up and maybe have a sound. And then I was like, hey, that one thing from the one game series I keep playing actually fits pretty well. So you know what? Fuck it. Let's reuse that. Okay, because basically we have to cut this one into technically into 3 parts. Honestly, I'm not doing audio editing that much, so enjoy this. So let's just hear here. Um, No. Hmm. So I still find it very weird that the hmm. I really don't know what I ever did that it's actually so slow. um hmm. Anyway, so hmm. There we go. We have split it in two. Um there we go. So export as MP3 because everyone loves MP3s. We okay. Now we can do this and just from here on out just play. This is where we want our thing to be. Actually, when did I split it now? Hmm. Okay, I have no idea why it doesn't work suddenly anymore. I really wish I would understand audio programs. go. Now, stop doing shit. Stop, I don't need quick play. I need... Well, now it works. Thanks. Maybe I need to get back to that. Anyway, so, yeah, that should actually give us 3 nice audio files to play with. And da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. What is that for a sound file? That's a... Yes! I totally forgot. That was the bullet sound. Perfect. Okay, everything in my little project or project folder. There I have my little MP3s. 3 little MP3s coming right into Godot. There you go, into Godot. I like... oh, they're already in sound effects. Wow! For once this works! Anyway, arming. So, you know what? Fuck it. I can't play armed right now, so I just put you in. Ooh! And explosion, you get the explosion. Okay. Uh, can you? Okay, is there just okay? I wonder if there is like play full. Um. Da 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 da. That's currently really fascinating to look up because like technically I just want to uh the one audio stream player to play full and then continue with the function. So I'm like, but there is apparently nothing for that. So I apparently do need to have a timer. I'm sorry. I mean, that would then be hashtag arming dot. I mean, not hashtag. It's like $sign dot play the. So can I just say full? No, nah, full. Is it a thing? Wait, is it a thing? Wait, is this a thing? Limit signal boom, and then dot play. Yeah, I definitely need to save the server first. Wait. I was wait again. The yeah. Get tree. Wait a second. I can just do it. I can just copy this. Let's just make it like 5 seconds. That's fine. Actually, no, I'm not connecting these. Wait. What am I doing here, actually? Disconnect. Yeah, go, go. Push, push. Because we have in the UI actually, let's just make it. No, I'm stupid. I have to connect boom to main, but also I have to connect it to UI. Obviously. Okay. Now on main it does this again. Okay, wait. Then it should do what? First of all, we start with this, and you don't print died, you don't print 1. Winning. Yes, I know. I'm old. Thank you very much. Okay. Actually, let's just see if this works. Oh wait, I haven't finished the script. Whoops. In server. Actually, I've finished the script. Whee! Nope. Okay, not working. Yes. One second. Input map. Yes, I should have just noticed that. Nope, I'm going to put it on circle. Yes. Okay. So that doesn't work. Huh. It would be too nice, actually. I mean, apparently I'm not breaking things. So, yay? Like, you know what? We're doing a few things here. First, we pass this one just that nothing dumb happens. Second, we just want to if input is wait put test button server. Let me just look this up if it works, okay? Good. Okay, so playful doesn't exist. Good. So, I mean, let me guess, if I now do it like this. It works. Badly, but it works. So, meaning we probably just need to have, Let me borrow you again. The thing is now we just need to check really quickly how long is the stuff that we actually made. So, armed, how long are you? Wait, okay, so you are 44 seconds. So, yeah, let's just actually make it 45. You know what, let's just let you run for 20 seconds. Okay. So, as you can see down here, winning is happening, so that works. Okay, performance is kind of ass though. I mean, signal armed. Let's just actually do it like that. Save all scenes. And then we do want to have emit signal armed. Yes. Thank you. And in main, we want to have arm actually connect to that. And just have this, I guess. Yeah. Just to test stuff. So that works. Wait. Oh, don't tell me that the whole thing why I'm not hearing stuff is... What did I put in? Armed. That I want you in there. Yeah. Okay. So basically, now when I go down, and I'm pressing the test button in a second. It has audio, actually. That's pretty cool. Huh. Huh. And you know what? Just to make this a little bit nicer, UI, add child node, label, create. You know what? Let's just make it. Just make it the meme. I don't care at this point. If you're wondering, no, I do not care. I just yeah, let's just give it more of a yellow. That sounds fine. Then where is actually font? There we go. Load, and we have There we go. Open. What do I have here actually in the fonts? Yeah, 200. 200. I can actually make this one a bit smaller. Hello. Uh, 150? Better, but oh, wow, this one is a big one. 100. I got 135. That sounds, yeah, that sounds much better. iBot and BuyBot. God, I'm actually genuinely shocked that Streambrew has not been like sued, has not literally been sued yet by by Twitch, because god damn it. Yes, it's good. I'm gonna make it like kind of a yellow thing. So yeah, I want you to anchor yourself in the center. Would be nice. Okay, script. On server boom. Main has await get 355 timeout. UI. There we go. And then actually no, I don't need that. Why do I think I need that? I can actually disconnect that. Turn my timeout. I can just say so. I just want Copy. Function winning winning. So then we just do Kong. I write congratulations.show congratulations.hide. There we go. And that should be it. Let me just quickly try this. I forgot. Hey. So that works. I just really need to get the interaction done, and then maybe, you know, instead of turning off the music, I just do something else. But hey, that's good. Also do something about the pathfinding just being choppy as fuck. Ah, yeah. Let me guess. Winning is small, right? Yes. Meaning, let's do this one again. I'm doing some troubleshooting here. I'm still surprised why the pathfinding isn't working. What? I figured something out. So we have an object though. We just need interactivity. Okay, I have a test button, so the functionality is there. That's not the problem. It's just, how do I make something that's like, well, you're close enough to an object and you hold the button pressed and then it gets that.
Function that activates when you're in an area 2D of the object?
Yeah, that's what I did, but it didn't work. I was like, you know, that it basically looked like, is the body in your area a player? And if yes, then and then if the button is pressed as well, but it didn't work. But hey, you know what? I basically have a winning state now. Mm-hmm. It just says congratulations.
As it should be.
As it should be. You know what? That's actually a bunch of good work for today. Maybe, you know, next time we will probably find some music, also some music to play when people have won, because I think we need some music for people that won. It's not just game over. And otherwise, yeah. By the way, if you're wondering, I kind of edited the sound of M-coms from Battlefield that they're like, doo, doo, and then they boom, and it's like, yeah, you know what, you're blowing up servers for robots, so like, use boom sounds where they're appropriate, I would say.
Oh, well, good that nobody knows that I don't play Battlefield.
You played Battlefield, exactly one title and one mode.
Beta.
The beta, I know.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Victory. Ivernox, you. Why didn't I think of that? You are so right. I spam this thing so much in. I'm using so much in TK, which is like, no. Okay, you know what? From 7, obviously. Let's do this one. Shut up, YouTube. Okay, that's a good one. That's 7. The question is, though, now, are there better ones? And is the answer 5? And I think the answer is yes. And the answer is yes, because it's fucking Final Fantasy V. I love 7, but I have a sweet spot for stuff like 5. Actually perfect. Yes. Give it to me. Da 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 da. Da da da. I will edit it a little bit. Da 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 da. You know what? Fun fact about this whole project. I kind of fucked up naming the folder. Like, literally, I kind of fucked up naming the folder. And I just kind of find it hilarious that the folder on my desktop is named Geben Sie dem Projekt neuen Ordnernamen ein. And I will not change it because I cannot care. And ba 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 bam ba 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 bam. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hello. I want this. I want this. Why you not let me this? Good, damn it. Okay, Yeah, and there we split the clip, and you go into the bin. Aha! And now we export MP3, the victory fanfare edited. I didn't switch. Fuck. Anyway, I just cut everything nice. Is what you need to know. Okay? Da, 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 da. No, I don't need. Da, 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 da. And now we want some more sound effect. Oh wait, is this music? No, the victory fanfare is music. Edited, but it is music. Oh god. There we go. Perfect. Godot crashed. Oh god, please let everything be yes. Just check. Okay, so this is there. Maybe. Okay. Everything is still here. Let's actually add audio stream play 2D. Sorry, now all of them timeouts have to be 40 seconds actually. Okay, so winning music is just, I mean, it's there, so I guess it was still saved. Let's just try it. Da-da-da. I just realized. Godot was fucked again. Hey, I wanted this to be the survivor, like, yes. Since, let me just quickly reload everything. Maybe that works then. Now it should work. Okay. Ta-da. So let's get our test button ready. Good thing I made a test button. It's kind of useful. So interesting. Not playing. Did I make a mistake? So it still works. Anyway, winning printed. You know what? Maybe I can just directly say winning music dot play. Hey, that works. Who knows? Anyway, I just realized one thing. Hazel theme is good winning music too, though. Actually, fair point. That is fair. Then again, you know what? Will I sneak into this? If I have multiple levels, will I sneak? Oh, I know what I will use as the music for the second level. If when I get level transitions done and stuff. Let me just put away health. Height. I mean, that's an interesting thing. I never thought about the fact that's like. Like hell. Let's just clean up actually. Health dot height, but then also later just say on start press just yeah health show that should work. Yeah, now we have the health bar popping in and out. Well, wonderful. So is this all playing out now? Okay. So obviously, it's probably just a problem with this thing here, right? Delete. I already put this out. we're just beelining that. I think there's just some problem with the playing, but still, that's like, huh? I You know what? No, let's actually delete this. Yes, I want it removed. I'm sorry. I will wait a second. Save all scenes. Now I re-import it. Because I do think the problem is not. It's just literally that yeah. Just get closer because then we can hear it. Let me just fucking guess. It was this one dumb thing. Play. Watch out which notes you are using, kiddos, because I do think this was my problem. Once again, a lot of times, the game dev seems to be just very stupid. Because Audio Player 2D is really good for the server, because it apparently sets it in the 2D space. Meaning if I walk away from it, I don't hear it. That's really good to use. But if I want to just play music in general, I guess, just want an audio player, so... There we go. That was the problem. I had an audio player 2D. Oh. That was it. Woo. Funny thing, I actually got an interesting comment today because, I export these VODs onto YouTube because I kind of want to, just have them. And also, a friend once said, well, it's content, quote. That's absolutely fair. Thing is just someone said someone said, because I keep saying I'm, the flailing toddler of programming, they were like, flailing toddler of programming? You're holding up pretty well. I'm like, thank you. I don't think so. I think I'm stupid. I think I'm producing horrendous code. I'm already creating lags. And I think what I do is just very basic, but considering, last time when I streamed, not last time, the day before, last Monday when I streamed Master Tracks, someone I know was also like, hey, a lot of people on her team that make that game don't know that. So, like, I guess
They don't know what.
They don't know how to program, which, because they're not programmers, which is like...
if they're a team, obviously they don't need to.
Yeah, that's fair. But, like,
That's what the team is for.
I'm still surprised that people tell me, like, hey, you're doing way better than you think. Like, no, I suck.
No, you're doing better than someone who doesn't need to know what you're doing.
That's, I guess, but, like, listen, what I'm currently doing isn't hard. It's stuff you can just figure out on your own. That's not... What?
Apparently it's hard to figure out. That's why you haven't done that for 20 years.
Please do not tell me that I'm somewhat all right at programming. This goes against everything I learned about myself.
I don't know if you're all right at programming, because frankly, I'm lacking the knowledge base to analyze and comprehend what being good at programming means. Okay?
Yeah.
I just know you're doing better than someone who doesn't do it. So you're at least in the top 90% of the worst programmers ever.
That's actually fair, I would say.
Maybe. That's more vibes-based analysis. I have no idea.
I really... Subletty Gaming, hey, actually we're gonna end this here because, like, I feel a bit tired. I've like already been good 2 hours and I made some progress, and like I'm happy. You know what we just did? There's an objective now on the map. I'm very sorry. You really came in like at the very tail end. I'm very sorry. I just was like just wrapping stuff up. It was good. As you can see, stuff that we have done right now is there is pathfinding. And actually, I figured out, my tile map pathfinding actually has avoidance. The problem is just I didn't properly was like telling navigation agency, hey, make your radius a little bit bigger, maybe. So they always overlap. And I was like, why isn't it working last time? And I was really tired. And now I'm not tired, so it's just like, oh, I just needed to tweak the numbers. Hooray! Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I kind of started... Basically, I kind of started learning, like, a month ago. I started streaming it. Let me check. How many streams do I have over on YouTube so far? Because I always put the VODs on YouTube, but like, yeah, there's always like 2 per week. I would say, last time is 8. So yeah, that actually makes it very clean, like 4 weeks, basically. I'm basically doing one on Saturday and Monday because I kind of want to keep going with some stuff. And like, about 6 hours ago. Oh, hey, you're even earlier than me. Yeah, I just like started, I mean, in the beginning, this was supposed to be something like a survivor, and now I'm just like, nah, you know what? I'm kind of turning this into an alien breed kind of tribute game with robots. And I think that is just way more down my alley, bit unique. And hey, we right now we basically implemented a lot of stuff. Like, first of all, yeah, I figured out how pathfinding that I had avoidance on, so the enemies actually avoid each other while pathfinding. So cool. I still need to make the pathfinding a bit better, but I think I can do that with probably more individually designed enemies that maybe have some patrol routes and then attack you when they see you, and then maybe have a few spawners that are like, I can do that later, like when I get when I have like stuff like the server is activated, and then it's like, ooh, activate the spawners. I think you know what? The other thing would probably just be something like a flag or so that's like, defend this area, and then it's like, ah. So it literally just be like, is it in there? And then it counts down. That should be doable. So yeah, and before that there was just a game over thing. Now there is, what? I can just show you actually.
And technically, like trying to learn programming, we did that a while ago.
We always tried, but it never really manifested. That's why I started.
We started with like the online videos from Harvard.
I did. You didn't.
I did. I just did it for Python.
Right. Yeah, I watched some lectures on...
You did it for Python and C#, I think. Or C?
It was C.
Yes, right, C.
Yeah.
And then we were like, okay, we know the basics, and we have still no idea what to do with it.
Yeah. It's like, hey, never did programming for years, like ever, my whole fucking life, and I just was like, yep, first CS50X, that's what Godot itself recommends. You know what? Okay, I didn't even use that wrong then. It's a good course, actually. Like, I mean, genuinely, I think that's like one of the few people who actually is really good at explaining logic in terms of programming. Like, I do think a lot of tutorials, especially online, are like, you can do this. And I'm just like, okay. But like, as you can see, we have like, okay, by the way, debug mode is on, so don't worry. This is just showing me that navigation works. As you can see, enemies are now pathing, and they're pathing in the center of the grid. I still don't know how to make some stuff, but like, we have, bullets. You can walk backwards and are a bit slower. Yeah. Then, we have some rolling balls. You lose health. All a bit hack job. I still don't know how to fix the counter going up when you run into them, but...
Well, right now the counter goes up when you delete it, right? So you need two different ways for deletion.
I need to do that one day.
So basically, instead of delete counter go up, it's like, if the bullet hit puts it to 0, then delete and put the counter up, and when you run into it, just delete it without putting it up. So you need to change the signal.
I guess, yeah. But also, let's just kill myself. Oh, come on. There's a game over screen, and it resets itself. Wonderful. Also, in-game Twitch, don't worry, but I know. It's just, it's mostly just music from old video games. I just borrow shit from video games, basically. And hey, even by accident, I made the objective have environmental sound because I just activated it with my test button. Yeah. And this just straight ripped. It works. I just need to get the interaction with the server going at some point, but I do think that will require a lot more time. And yep. Sorry, I just made some gestures. I like that.
It works.
Yeah, it works. I mean, the next thing I want to do is more like that you have spawn zones, spawn points, and end zones. And the end zones get, activated the moment you did your objectives. And the objectives then maybe be like, oh, hey, you trigger more enemy spawners. And then it's like, survive. So, yeah. That's kind of the idea. Because the moment I was like, hey, if I do this as an Alien Breed style game, I actually can, first of all, I can ignore stuff like score, but score is just useful to have. The thing is just that I want to, I can actually have more objectives and interactivity being just play around with that, which is useful. Because one of the things I want to get to is, next month, Battlefield 6 comes out, and it has an editor running on Godot. And so, because I've been playing the series for a long time, I always wanted to add certain modes to that game. You know what? I wanted to make games anyway, so I was dead. And the announcement came, and I was like, well, now I have to learn even harder. So that's why you have 2 streams every week of me just trying to get something done. And hey, so far it works out. I'm happy about that. So yeah, but feeling still like I always feel like, oh god, I get to feel it. When I keep going, I'm like, hey, good progress again. So, not. Let's just switch over. You know the drill. Just reload the page. I will be right back. It's gonna do some shooty bang bang, as you know. See you in a second.